Well, the Rocket Brothers, who would later become quite important and become big muckety mucks in Hollywood, and 1923, no one had heard of them. They'd made their money in railroads and smelting, but they had a passion to tell this story of Abraham Lincoln. And they approached Francis Marion because they'd already been turned down by every studio in town saying that you don't have any names attached. So they went to Francis and said, please, because we know if you're attached, then we can get it made and we can get it released. And Frances always was a soft spot for the underdog. But also, she really loved the idea of trying to educate while entertaining, and was fascinated by the story and took it on, even not only to the point of not getting paid, but then putting in $50,000 of her own money when the production was stalled for lack of funds. And, it was an incredibly huge production. I mean, with over 60 featured players, over 100 sets. I mean, this was an epic on the same scale as the Birth of a Nation and others similar. I think this film is just this trailer that this extended trailer, which is really what we see here, is just a reminder and a little glimpse into what we have lost. This incredible story. I mean, when you read the reviews of this movie at the time, it said, if education could always be this entertaining, we would have the most educated population in the world. That the other things, such as raving about the humanizing of Lincoln and making him a three-dimensional person, and that kind of thing, we don't see that. So this trailer tonight shows us what we've lost. It's representative of practically, what do they say, 80% of all silent films that are gone forever. And I'm particularly always irked by the euphemism that these are lost films. No, they aren't lost. They're gone forever, because people either sold them for scrap, needed room in the vault, or just put them on a shelf and let them rot. And I just hope that it's a reminder of the efforts that we need to put into preservation today, not only of these things when we find them, but of the films that were made in the 60s and 70s that need to be preserved now if they're going to last for future generations.